Hey YouTube, Proto-moto here, and today I was in the market for some new card sleeves, so I looked online and I found Imperium Duelists, or Imperium Armor. These sleeves are fairly new. I've seen a bunch of YouTubers use them as well for their cards, but I thought, why not just do a review comparing what I currently use, which are Ultra Pro sleeves, to what I bought. So on the left over here, I have the Ultra Pro sleeves, and on my right over here, I have the Imperium Armor Sleeves. So if you just take a quick look at them, there's slight difference in the card sleeves, and you may tell that it's slightly bit larger. So let me grab the purple ones actually. Yeah, so they're slightly larger or longer than the Ultra Pro. But what I really found to like about the Imperium Armor Sleeves is that the texture on the back feels really nice when compared to the Ultra Pro, because Ultra Pro feels very slick, and sometimes I don't like that slick feeling. I want something to like texturous to kind of paw at when like shuffling cards or anything like that. But yeah, so I would say the length that wouldn't really matter, but it just leaves a little bit of a gap when you play your cards. Like right there, you can see the sort of like little extra plastic they give for a bit. But overall, texture wise, I kind of prefer the Imperium armor sleeves. And even when it comes down to like the Pro Mat, like they're still pretty much the same. But one key difference I saw was Ultra Pro has this thing where they always put the sort of logo on the card instead of like somewhere on the side. But Imperium armor sleeves don't do that, so it's a nice clean sleeve, and you pretty much get to play with a full card basically, and don't have to like read it, because before Ultra Pro changed their sleeves, it came to be that there was a little like sort of um like little like silver card text like right above the name right there or something like that. It was somewhat annoying until they changed it, for but I kind of sort of like the full like don't need a logo there. But price wise, it's about the same. Ultra Pro will run you $5 to $7. Same thing with this. I went online and found out that Imperium had a deal where you buy 2 packs and you get one free. So I bought a purple and a white one, and they throw in another pair of white ones for me. Yeah. So another thing that I tested out was shuffling. So a lot of times when you shuffle, I like doing the side shuffle like that. So, and when comparing the Ultra Pro and the Imperium Armor Sleeves, the Imperium Armor Sleeves feel a lot smoother when sliding them in. That may be just because that it may be slightly newer, and I've had these Ultra Pros for a somewhat long time. But I really highly recommend it because it feels good inside your hands, and when you shuffle, it just feels nice, and that's what I like about these card sleeves. But yeah, like I said, these were about the same price. It's the Imperial Armor sleeves are slightly larger than the Ultra Pro, but I really think that the Imperial Armor is a good product for beginning and new players, so like who are getting into the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, as well as just returning players and just people who cut cards, because you could get a bunch of them and then sleeve them up and then store them properly, because you don't want any of your hollows kind of sort of bending on you. But yeah, I'll include a link for everything that I have inside this video over here, especially towards the Imperial Armor Sleeves. I think, and I'll catch you guys later.